As the coronavirus continues to make the news, in this video we address some of most famous myths and conspiracies. So let's get started. Face masks can protect you from the virus. Standard surgical masks cannot protect you from COVID-19, as they are not designed to block out viral particles and do not lay flush to the face, Live Science previously reported. That said, surgical masks can help prevent infected people from spreading the virus further by blocking any respiratory droplets that could be expelled from their mouths. Spraying chlorine or alcohol on skin kills viruses in the body. Applying alcohol or chlorine to the body can cause harm, especially if it enters the eyes or mouth. Although people can use these chemicals to disinfect surfaces, they should not use them on skin. Only older adults and young people are at risk. COVID-19, like other coronaviruses, can infect people of any age. However, older adults or individuals with pre-existing health conditions, such as diabetes or asthma, are more likely to become severely ill. Children cannot catch COVID-19. All age groups can become infected. Most cases, so far, have been in adults, but children are not immune. In fact, preliminary evidence shows that children are just as likely to become infected, but their symptoms tend to be less severe. COVID-19 is just like the flu. COVID-19 causes illness that does, indeed, have flu-like symptoms, such as aches, fever, and cough. Similarly, both COVID-19 and flu can be mild, severe, or, in rare cases, fatal. Both can also lead to pneumonia. However, the overall profile of COVID-19 is more serious. Estimates vary, but its mortality rate seems to be between about 1% and 3%. Everyone with COVID-19 dies. This statement is untrue. As we have mentioned above, COVID-19 is only fatal for a small percentage of people. In a recent report, the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention concluded that 80.9% of COVID-19 cases were mild. Cats and dogs spread coronavirus. Currently, there is little evidence that COVID-19 can infect cats and dogs. However, in Hong Kong, a Pomeranian whose owner had COVID-19 became infected. The dog did not display any symptoms. Hand dryers kill coronavirus. Hand dryers do not kill coronavirus. The best way to protect yourself and others from the virus is to wash your hands with soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Rinsing the nose with saline protects against coronavirus. There is no evidence that a saline nose rinse protects against respiratory infections. Some research suggests that this technique might reduce the symptoms of acute upper respiratory tract infections, but scientists have not found that it can reduce the risk of infection. Garlic protects against coronaviruses. Some research suggests that garlic might slow the growth of some species of bacteria. However, COVID-19 is caused by a virus, and there is no evidence that garlic can protect people against COVID-19. Parcels from China can spread coronavirus. From previous research into similar coronaviruses, including those that cause SARS and MERS and are similar to COVID-19, scientists believe that the virus cannot survive on letters or packages for an extended time. The virus will die off when temperatures rise in the spring. Some viruses, such as cold and flu viruses, do spread more easily in the colder months, but that does not mean that they stop entirely when conditions become milder. As it stands, scientists do not know how temperature changes will influence the behavior of COVID-19.